Hi, today I'm going to tell you everything about exfoliation. How to exfoliate, what all agents to use, what precautions to take, who should exfoliate and who shouldn't, how to know that you've over exfoliated. Everything in detail will be discussed in this video. I'm sure you'll find it helpful. So let's get started. So what is exfoliation? Skin has mainly two layers, the upper epidermis and the lower dermis. The epidermis, which is the upper part, has 4 layers. The uppermost part is the stratum corneum, which is known as the dead skin layer. So the skin cells move from the lower basal layer upper towards the stratum corneum. So when there is a lot of accumulation of these dead skin cells, it can make the skin appear dull, more aged. So that's why exfoliating, which is removal of this stratum corneum layer, can help in making the skin look more fresh and rejuvenated. Also, this act of exfoliation tends to send certain signals to the skin to make collagen and to boost the synthesis of collagen, as well as increases the amount of hyaluronic acid being produced in the skin. So that ways, with regular exfoliation and proper gentle exfoliation, the skin can appear fresher, more plump, and can also reduce the appearance of dark spots. So what are the agents used for exfoliation? Usually we use alpha hydroxy acids, beta hydroxy acids, and even polyhydroxy acids. So alpha hydroxy acids are the most commonly used. They are glycolic acid, lactic acid, and mandelic acid. So out of these, glycolic acid is the most commonly used exfoliant. It can be used in various concentration depending upon whether it's in a peeling solution, gel, or creams that I'll be discussing ahead. So glycolic acid is well tolerated, especially if you are somebody struggling with dark spots, if you are somebody struggling with dull skin and you want collagen boosting, then using something with glycolic acid will help. Mandelic acid is slightly milder, so if you are somebody with dry skin which gets irritated easily, then you can instead use a mandelic acid. Lactic acid I prefer in those with slightly sensitive skin or those who cannot tolerate glycolic acid. For those, lactic acid will work well. Lactic acid does not cause as much exfoliation as glycolic acid, but it does moisturize the skin because it's a larger molecule. It sits on the surface of the skin, but it does help in moisturizing the skin and cause a gentle exfoliation without irritating the skin too much. Then there's beta hydroxy acid, which is salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is preferred in those with oily acne prone skin, those who develop whiteheads, blackheads, especially on the forehead, nose, and chin. You can even preferentially use salicylic acid peeling solutions only in these areas where you feel you get a lot of blackheads and whiteheads. This can really help in softening the blackheads and easy removal. Okay, so salicylic acid is preferred for oily acne prone skin. Then last is polyhydroxy acids. Polyhydroxy acids are not actual exfoliants. They are actually humectants. They attract water to the surface of the skin. Because they are such large molecules, they tend to add a lot of moisture to the surface of the skin, but some of them do cause gentle exfoliation and also improve the appearance of the skin and cause collagen synthesis. Okay, so lactobionic acid or gluconolactone can be used. These I prefer for those with sensitive skin or dry skin which cannot tolerate glycolic acid. So in this way, exfoliation can make your skin appear more youthful, brighter, fresher, and more even toned. But you need to do it correctly, which I'll tell you further in the video. So what are the type of exfoliants? They can be categorized on the contact time. One is short contact exfoliation and one is long contact. So for short contact, we usually use a higher concentration of alpha hydroxy acid or beta hydroxy acid that is left on the skin for a few minutes, maximum up to 10 minutes, and then washed off. So this short contact can help in exfoliation of the skin. So in this, there are face washes and peeling solutions. So face washes, as we know, is in contact with the skin for a very short period of time. There are face washes which contain salicylic acid, mandelic acid, glycolic acid, and lactic acid that can be used to gently exfoliate the skin. Then there are certain peeling solutions. These are also slightly higher concentration of peeling solution, usually 10 to 15% of alpha hydroxy acid and 1 to 2% of beta hydroxy acids. These are left on the skin for contact for just 5 to 10 minutes in order to exfoliate the skin. Then there are long contact formulations which are creams, gels, and serums which can be left on the skin overnight. So what are the benefits of exfoliation? It can make your skin appear younger, more youthful, fresher, more even toned, brighter. It reduces the appearance of dark spots, and it also improves the appearance of acne scars and improving your overall skin texture. So who should exfoliate? If you have dull skin, oily skin, acne prone skin, if you have acne scars, if you want your skin to look fresher, then you can go for exfoliation. But remember that before you start exfoliating your skin, you need to understand your skin type and skin concerns properly. You need to have a proper skincare routine in place before you go ahead and use any peeling solutions on the face, okay? Because you have to be on a consistent routine for at least 2 to 3 months in order to know your skin type and address the skin concerns. Then you can go and do a exfoliation, because these peeling solutions which cause exfoliation are a little advanced step in your skincare routine. This is not something that everybody needs, and this is not something that everybody can do it correctly, okay? So first you need to understand your skin, go on a proper skincare routine, and be consistent with it on a regular basis. Use sunscreen consistently, and then you can kind of amp up your skincare game and use an exfoliant. Who should not exfoliate? If you have sensitive skin, if you have rosacea, irritated skin, or you're a beginner in your skincare journey, then you should not exfoliate. Even for dry skin, you need to be very careful while exfoliating. You need to use the correct agents in order to get good results. Okay, so if you are just starting out in the skincare journey also, exfoliation is something you don't need. And rosacea can get exacerbated whenever you tend to damage skin barrier. So you want to use ingredients that kind of repair skin barrier instead of using exfoliants if you have rosacea or sensitive skin. What is the age to start exfoliation? After 25 years of age. We usually say 25 as the age to start retinol also, because before that you have enough collagen in your skin and your skin looks youthful enough. You don't need to do anything more. It's not like if you start exfoliation earlier you will age slower, nothing of that sort. You don't need to do anything extra before the age of 25, because before that your skin already looks pretty good. So before the age of 25, just focus on hydration, moisturizer and sunscreen, and then after 25 you can add in ingredients that helps in boosting collagen and increases epidermal cell turnover, like using an exfoliant and using a retinol. How to exfoliate? So if you have a peeling solution, first clean your face properly, then make it completely dry, then apply a little bit of Vaseline jelly on the corners of the eyes, nose and lips, and then you want to apply a thin layer of peeling solution uniformly over your whole face. Leave it on for about 10 minutes and you can wash it off with cool water. Immediately apply a good layer of moisturizer, preferably something that contains ceramides that will help in soothing the skin. You can even go ahead and apply a little bit of aloe vera gel if that is what you like. Always read instructions on the box. Some peeling solutions need to be left on only for about 5 minutes, so then you can follow that instruction. If you're using serums and gels, then also you want to cleanse your face properly, make sure it's dry, and then use a layer of Vaseline jelly in your corner of the eyes, nose and mouth, and then apply a thin layer of the exfoliant on your whole face. Then you can go ahead and apply a layer of moisturizer on top of this after 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so this way it will help the exfoliant work better and also reduce the dryness. If you are somebody with dry skin or tends to get irritated easily, then you can apply a layer of moisturizer first, then go ahead and apply a layer of serum or gel exfoliant over it. So how to apply cream formulation of an exfoliant? So you can take a pea-sized amount and dot it all over your face, make tiny dots on the face, and then you can gently spread it. Just spread it so that there is a thin layer on the skin, and then you can go ahead and apply a moisturizer on top of this. What are the things you must do when you're using exfoliants? First, make sure that you practice strict sun protection. Use a sunscreen regularly. Try to avoid midday sun, which is between 11 to 3 p.m. You have to avoid the sun, harsh sun. Use an umbrella. Wear full sleeves clothing. Make sure that you're staying away from the sun as much as possible. This will help in getting the results of exfoliation and reduce the chances of darkening that can occur after exfoliation. Second is using a moisturizer regularly. This is very important. Whenever you exfoliate, it will lead to shedding of the dead skin layer. This can make your skin appear a little sensitive, a little irritated. So then using a layer of moisturizer can help in calming the skin and soothing the skin, and also help in quick recovery. So if you are using a cleanser which contains salicylic acid, lactic acid or mandelic acid or even glycolic acid, then maybe you want to switch the cleanser to a gentle cleanser, something like a Cetaphil, Cerulean, Episoft or the Derma niacinamide face wash, which can help in reducing the dryness and flaking on the skin. which do not excessively irritate or dry the skin out. How often should you exfoliate? I know there's a lot of FOMO, fear of missing out that's going on with exfoliants. Everybody feels that, oh, they are not exfoliating enough, or this is something that they really need to incorporate in your skincare routine. So even though it is helpful if we don't want to over exfoliate, so how often should you do it? So if you're using peeling solutions, I suggest that don't go use peeling solutions which have higher concentration of AHA, more than 15%. 15% of AHA is more than enough. You don't need higher than that. So if you have oily skin, you can exfoliate twice in a month. You can even go up to 3 times in a month, but not more than that. If you have normal to dry skin, then exfoliate only once or twice in a month, not more than that. If you're using gels or serums, then these usually contain alpha hydroxy acid in the concentration of 1 to 5%. So if you have oily skin, you can start with once or twice in a week, and then you can use it up to 3 times in a week. If you have normal to dry skin, then you start with once in a week, see how you tolerate, and you can use it 2 to 3 times in a week maximum. So if you're using creams usually have a concentration of about 5 to 10%. So if you have oily skin, you can start with twice in a week and then use creams on alternate nights. If you have normal to dry skin, then you can start with once in a week and use it about 2 to 3 times in a week. So what are the signs that you're exfoliating too much? If your skin is dry, red, irritated, itchy, flaky, there is burning, stinging sensation, that means that you're exfoliating too much. Your skin should look fresh and not look dry or dehydrated when you're exfoliating, okay? So if you see any of these signs, that means that you're exfoliating your skin too much. So what can you do if you over exfoliate? I have a detailed video on how to repair your damaged skin barrier. I have discussed in detail what all products to use, in what order you can use them. So you'll get to learn a lot from that video. So please do watch it. Otherwise, whenever you over exfoliate, try to focus all your energy into repairing the skin barrier by using moisturizers which contain ceramides, hyaluronic acid. This helps in soothing the skin. You can even use ingredients like Centella asiatica, pantothenol, which help in soothing and reducing the irritation that occurs on the skin, okay? So just focus on hydration, moisturization, use a gentle cleanser which does not strip your skin of the oils. So this way you'll be able to slowly build your skin and repair the damaged skin barrier. Also, you want to use a plain zinc oxide sunscreen. Sunscreen use is important, but sometimes using chemical filters can irritate the skin, so use a plain zinc oxide sunscreen. Avoid all your actives such as vitamin C, azelaic acid, salicylic, glycolic, even retinols. All this should be avoided for about a week's time until your skin completely recovers. So what are my favorite peeling solutions? I've mentioned them in the description box below. I've mentioned them as peeling solutions, even gels and creams and serums that you can use. All these are readily available on Nykaa, Amazon and Myntra, so you can purchase these from there. So there you go, a detailed video on exfoliation, how to exfoliate, what all to do, what all precautions to take. I hope you found this video useful and you got to learn something new from it. If you liked the skin and hair related content, then do follow me on my Instagram handle, Dr. Aanchal MD, where I post such skin related content daily. Thank you for watching.